something, guys? Venom. The early reactions are here. The early reviews are in. And like I normally do with movies which I'm personally interested in, I take a look at these, I run them down, I explain them to you, and then kind of discuss the thoughts and get your thoughts in the comment section. So the early reviews are not that positive, unfortunately. Now, just to reiterate, I'm actually going to be watching this tomorrow because it is out in the UK tomorrow. I'm going to be watching it before lunch, about 11:40 I think. So expect my review out tomorrow. But until then, let's take a look at what Twitter is saying and the people that got to see it early, because the review embargo has been lifted. Now, Mike Ryan states, "I'm fascinated with Venom. The cast seems to all know they're in a darker superhero movie, except Tom Hardy, who is basically remaking Jim Carrey's Liar Liar. I kinda loved watching this movie in a Rocky Horror type of way. At one point, Tom Hardy and Venom make out. The whole movie is Venom telling Tom Hardy's Eddie Brock over and over, 'I'm hungry, Eddie. I want to eat a brain, Eddie. You're a loser, Eddie. You're a pussy, Eddie.' Not the most positive. I'm fairly certain when he says that Tom Hardy and Venom make out, they don't actually make out. I'm sure it's Venom probably just licks his face or something along those lines. It won't be them actually making out, obviously, but I feel like I do need to say that. Meg Downey stated, "The social embargo for Venom is now up. I talk about this a lot in my review, but this is a movie that somehow slipped through a wormhole from 2004. That's my biggest take. It's a movie that spilled from the pre-MCU era through a crack in time and space." Not very positive there. Sounds like tonally it's kind of all over the place. Beatrice Verhoeven stated that Venom wasn't as bad as everyone was saying it was going to be. Tom Hardy is and always will be a great actor, and I laughed a lot, but I'm not sure whether that was intentional or not. Post-credit scene is fire. Beatrice, no one can take you seriously when you use flame emojis and you say things are lit. It's just, come on now, behave. To be fair, yeah, I mean, the comment by Beatrice is an interesting one because she's saying it's not as bad as everyone was saying it was going to be. Tom Hardy is and always will be a great actor. That's fairly obvious. But then she goes on to say, "I laughed a lot, but I'm not sure whether that was intentional." Well, that doesn't really ring true to what a good film is, Beatrice. Anyway, Brandon Davies wrote, "Action sequences and Eddie and Venom's odd relationship are the highlights of Venom, but if Sony wants to move forward with the universe, it needs to just keep the few parts that work and scrap the large portion which doesn't." Not very positive there. Perry Nemiroff, the person that basically no one takes seriously, wrote, "Significant chunks of Venom don't work at all, but there is some serious charm to the Eddie-Venom relationship. Not sure I had the intended reactions to some scenes, but fun is fun, even when it's totally ridiculous, right? It's too bad they didn't go for the R rating though." Yeah, this, to be fair, what she's saying kind of rings true with what other people have been stating, and also what Tom Hardy himself stated, was that 40 minutes of the film has been cut, and it's that 40 minutes that sounds like it's the R-rated stuff. So it sounds like in their effort to make it PG-13, they have removed and kind of chopped it up a bit too much and been left more with comedic elements rather than the serious tone that they were going for. Massive shame. Tom Horror Jensen wrote, "Sorry to say that Venom is pretty much a complete failure. A tonal mess that feels 15 years old, ignoring the storytelling strides that the superhero genre has made in recent years. A few fun Venom-centric moments aside, it has nearly nothing to offer. Don't get your hopes up." Wow, okay, so that is the review roundup. That is the early reviews in. It's a massive shame. The last few trailers for this film had me honestly excited. They're not perfect and the CGI looks a little bit off in parts, but all in all, I was excited. As many of these people have said, Tom Hardy is a great actor. He seldom chooses something which is bollocks. He seldom, goes into a project where he knows it's going to be crap. So it's very surprising to see. I would hazard a guess, by the sounds of it, Sony coerced him into this movie, or the director coerced him into this movie with, talk of it being R-rated or at least being gritty and real. And that 40 minutes that has been cut is that. I think that is what got Tom Hardy into the movie, and I would imagine that is what's been cut, hence why now it looks and sounds like it's going to be a bag of bollocks. So, guys, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Please do let me know down below in the comment section. Are you excited for this movie? Does this build your anticipation a little bit? As with all things, take it with a pinch of salt, because they are movie reviewers, they work for established outlets. yeah, can you take them seriously? Can you not? Who knows? There's a massive debate about that. But if you trust my opinion, or you at least, you know, resonate with some of my opinions and thoughts here and there, I'm going to be doing my review tomorrow. I will be watching the film tomorrow because it's out in the UK. So yeah, I mean, I'll give you my honest review. It sounds like it might be fun, but unintentionally fun, which is a shame. Anyway, guys, let me know down below in the comment section if you're new here. Hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date on all the world of pop culture and movie news. And as always, I've been Mr. H. I will catch you in the next video.